So what you do is you actually book DJs and artists and painters and different people to come out and perform on the weekends, right?
Yeah. They'd already done that a few times. And I don't imagine we're the first store to ever do it. But when I got the promotion or what have you, I reached out to Ryan and I was like, how often can I do this? Like, I see people have done it like a couple of times a year. It's like, I'm going to do it every day if I could. I mean, because it'd be that easy, you know what I mean, with people around here. And I remember when I was in the particular neighborhood the area that we're in, the neighborhoods that feed the kids there, like the kids that contribute. I'm not gonna put any of their business out there, but I'd rather they be in my store.
I feel you.
You feel me? I'd rather they be in my store than doing something else. Like, it actually, I enjoy it when I see them come back in because I know they're still like alive. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, a couple of these
and they look up to you, man.
Yeah, and honestly, whether they do or not, I know they don't steal from the store. Whether it's fear or respect, I know it doesn't happen. And a couple of weeks ago, there's a couple of kids. I see them all the time. They never say anything. They never buy anything. But again, I know what they could be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the street that I presume they live on. And these police came in there. And so there's 3 police that walk around. The mall's not that big. So I understand if you're trying to have a presence, right? Wouldn't it make more sense, like, for all 3 of them to split up and cover more ground, right? So they're all walking in a pack, which to me symbolizes you're either looking for somebody or you're attempting to intimidate somebody. Well, I'm neither one of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm probably older than you. So when they came into my store, these kids that went from smiling and everything clammed up. So I let the cops know. I was like, I don't think you're allowed to shop when you're on duty. And this is not a call to action, by the way. But I said, I don't think you're allowed to shop while you're on duty. So unless you're looking for somebody, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We don't like people loitering in the store. And I kicked them out. And they don't come back in my store.
That's what's up.
Because it's my store. Like, these, you know what I mean? And that's one of those moments where I take ownership. You're not going to intimidate these kids out of it. Yeah. Like, and it's unnecessary. So that's part of the of booking people to come through. It's like it's mutually beneficial. Presumably, you're going to promote it, and you're going to enjoy the opportunity.
But you promote it too, because you make a flyer for them.
Right. So and I do all the promotion, all the flyers and everything. But obviously, you have the opportunity to promote, sell merchandise. Like I expect you to stick around for a few hours, talk to people that come through the mall, dig through. If you're a producer, I'd recommend make a beat there.
That's dope.
Go live.
Go live.
Like, go live, and sell your merchandise. Like, whatever your trust me. Like these guys know. Like we discuss things. I'm not gonna put out the particulars and everything, but there is an incentive for you bringing merchandise, like people into the store. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you're not an employee, but there is an incentive. Yeah. That's so again, everything's mutually beneficial. Like, if you do something that works for me,
it's a partnership.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. I feel you.
So, but yeah, we met through promotion and booking. So I've been doing it. I started booking myself like 16 years ago or something. Yeah. So I just basically used everything that worked and took away everything that didn't. And this one's real easy because there's no money exchange. Yeah. And there's no alcohol. There.
Exactly.
Nobody's worried about anybody's girl. Like, all the little corny stuff that kept us from being a community. Like I'm gonna reference other points, but all the things that people allowed to take more precedence than working together, none of that exists there. And for lack of a better term, like, I'm the promoter and security and all that. Like, I quality control everything. Like, I'm there for all of it. And and come on, man. When we were growing up, like,
we didn't have this.
Was anybody rapping in the mall?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like, was the DJ coming through and teaching like little kids how to do like a crab scratch in the mall?
Yeah. Well, there was one spot, man. I'm not trying to even compare because it's not even a comparison, but up against the wall. Yeah. Was
but remember how far you had to go for that.
Yeah.
See, like, where I lived, that wasn't up against the wall. Was completely
not even. Yeah, exactly.
That wasn't even a thing. Like. To get to the tower that was up, to talk about other spots, to get to the tower that I lived in Middleburg, all right? To get to the tower off of Route 50. It was all the way down. That was 50? That was 45 minutes.
What about the one on 7, though? Tyson's.
That was even further.
Oh, yeah.
Because now you have to go down 15 to get on 7.
Oh, okay.
if we go straight down 50, and that was, and again, I didn't have a license, and I didn't have anybody that had a license, but I had expendable income.
Yeah, I feel
So
you.
if I wanted to get somewhere before Uber, you know, I just went to the person I trust would be able to drive there and back. And I'd be like, here's some money, and I'm gonna buy you something when we get there. That's the old school Uber. Like I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna give you gas, and I'll buy you a little record or something.
Yeah.
So that's how we would get to Tower and back. And wasn't nobody DJing there. No, wasn't none of this happening.
Tower was the
You know
worst
what I mean?
when it came to that
And
stuff.
and again, you know, I was one of the kids that like made them start putting the little barcodes on things. So like there wasn't they weren't happy to see me.
Yeah.
They weren't glad I was there as opposed to doing something else, you know. So I'm trying to create a different environment. Obviously, I want to make, you know, we want to make money as well. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But it would make money anyway.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
my goal and the reason that I decided to do what I'm doing there is I want to create an environment with the kids. Like once it warms up, we got a bunch of bottled waters and stuff. There's a skate park close by, so I'm gonna go like sponsor a day where I just basically, if you're skating, you get a water and food and all that.
Oh, that's what's
you know
up.
what I mean? If you're just there hanging out, then you're just there hanging out. But if you're actually participating, like, hey man, I brought a first aid kit. Like, I mean, I have one in my car right now, but I'm gonna bring another, you know, like a fresh kit and be like, hey, and I bought pizza too. I saw you just fall down, but at least you're trying something. You know what I mean? Like, I want the kids to know, like, you know, whether you buy something from us or not, just that you could be doing something a whole lot different. And I wish more kids got into
R&R's for the babies,
hey,
man.
man, they're not. Look, you're not doing something that could get you taken away from your parents, where they got to push 9 to talk to you, and you're not sitting in front of a screen. You're not zoned out.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing anything that's gonna hurt yourself or anybody else, other than like, maybe physically hurt yourself skating or whatever. You know, but I don't know. Like, not to get on that soapbox. Or
That's what's up, man. I got to take a quick break, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a quick break. All Live Beats by Eddie ST.